Well, good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Professor Lab's beach cleaning today. And I will admit, I had absolutely no plans to do a beach clean video today, even though I was planning on doing one later in the week, as evident by the fact that I have my winter snow hat on and a t-shirt at the same time. But it's just absolutely so beautiful today, and apparently it's the first day of spring too, that I figured, hey, why not film a video? And usually I do a beach clean challenge. I try to collect a certain amount of bottle caps or bottles or cans or ropes and strings and straws, see how much I can collect in an hour. But I figured today I would just walk for about an hour and see how many spring related items I can pick up. And I have no idea what that means. As you well know, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you don't really know what you're going to find necessarily till you get out there. So I'm curious what I turn up, because unfortunately I'm going to find all sorts of beach trash in any daily beach clean. But I'm curious what I can find along the lines of spring related items. So yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous out. So I'll show you a quick montage down the beach as we pick stuff up, and then we'll sort of recap and talk about hopefully what we can refer to as spring related items. So get your pickers, your bags, and let's get trashed. Alright, well, I hope it's not too windy here for you to hear me, because it is, again, as you can see, absolutely gorgeous out today. And there's a lot more people than there have been the past few weeks. If you go back and watch a few beach clean videos ago, you'll know that there's been some pretty snowy conditions lately. So I'm right by the water because, again, it's absolutely gorgeous. But having said that, I should probably recap quickly because the tide is right here and I believe it's coming in. So it's going to wash away the trash I have here if I don't talk quick. And yeah, like I said, I really wanted to try to focus on finding what I considered to be spring related things and spring related items. So what that actually wound up meaning was that I found a lot of things that are green colored, but as well are sort of items that you see more commonly come springtime as the tide comes in. So as people start to go out more and do spring-like activities, you start to see those types of items that you commonly see for that type of year. Whereas in the summer, you see summer type items, and so on and so forth. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of water bottles left behind, drink bottles left behind. This is an older one, probably from last summer, as you can see by how sort of gritty and grainy it is. So this stuff sticks around, and again, if nobody's picking it up, it just kind of adds up over time. So I did find some fresh ones that I picked up, and they're good to do because you can still recycle them if they're clean enough, as opposed to this, which I don't know if recycling centers would really want that so much. So you definitely want to pick those up. Again, a lot of stuff left over from last summer or spring, like these beach noodles, which I see people have at the beach with their kids when they come to the beach, and those get lost behind, left in the ocean or whatever. They eventually wash up and just become this pretty horrific plastic in terms of how it's dyed and treated chemically, and it's not great for marine environments. And again, a lot of the common culprits that I usually find, I found no shortage of balloons, but even green balloons, as per the theme of spring. And similarly, some other common items, tennis balls. Now, it's perfect tennis weather because it's not too hot, not too cool, not too windy. And I find a ton of these either from local dog parks or people who actually play tennis along courts here by the water. There's a lot of cliffs and cliffside tennis courts. So a lot of trash that you find locally, I mean, it might come from all sorts of places around the world, but sometimes it's coming right from your neighbors' backyards, and that's certainly the case here with these tennis balls that you can see degrade over time. They start out as tennis balls, but they slowly devolve into just more synthetic fibers. Again, if you look back, you'll see some couple of beach clean videos of me collecting tennis balls. There's sadly no shortage of that stuff. And yeah, again, lots of green themed stuff. I did last week's video was all about fishing line and wires and ropes and that sort of thing, and I found no shortage of those again, sadly. And yeah, I even found green fishing line this time. Go figure, right? So a lot of more people come out in the spring to fish, and unfortunately, when they get tangled lines, that sort of thing, they sometimes cut them, and these get tangled in biomass so badly. In fact, I had to really twist the branch that this was wrapped around to get it free, because unless you have a knife, you're not going to cut this, and you don't want to pull on it in case a hook comes back and snaps you. So really good stuff to collect, because again, this is the type of stuff that can really, I've seen marine creatures tangled up in this, so definitely pick this up where you see it. And so yeah, just a few other common items. This type of sort of mesh stuff that's for like bags and that sort of thing. Bottle caps, no shortage of those year round, so pick them up when you see them. And of course we have green ones along with straws. And even found a green lighter, which is beyond use, but I've found lighters before that I actually can use. Again, there's beach clean videos, adventures for all of this stuff. I even found this sort of fake plastic leaf thing that is sad to see, because there's plenty of real leaves out there, and this is definitely, I can tell just by the way it's frayed, that it's a fake sort of decorative leaf. So sad to see out here, because it's just poison for marine environments, but good to spot and collect when you can see it. Just a couple more I wanted to show you because I thought they were particularly interesting. Starting to find golf balls, either plastic kind of play ones, toy ones, as kids play with them, or real ones that people are golfing with and are winding up in the ocean. And eggshells from like toy eggs, which Easter is coming, I suppose, so that theme's appropriate. But I found my first ever actual egg. So go figure, the one day I decided to do a spring beach clean themed clean on the first day of spring, I actually found an egg. Don't know what kind of egg this is. If anybody watching knows, please share in the comments, enlighten me. But yeah, it just goes to show that there's so much stuff out here to find that no matter what you're looking for, you're going to find something along those lines eventually. So I thought that was quite funny that I actually found a fake egg as well as a real egg, apparently. So yeah, there's no shortage of stuff to clean, sadly, year-round, and spring is certainly no different. So I guess the point of this video is to just encourage people, as the weather gets nice, you know, head on out there and start picking stuff up, because every bit makes a difference, and the more we share what we find and encourage others to look for stuff, you know, the more we can sort of reduce this stuff in terms of it harming marine environments. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Pretty much a quick spring clean video. As I said last week, I have a lot more ideas coming up pretty soon, but the tide is like coming in way faster than I thought, so I gotta wrap up. So anyways, if you like this sort of stuff, please do subscribe. We've got a lot more views and subscribers since last week, so that's really exciting to see, and again, to hear more of what other people are noticing and finding themselves. So every bit counts, and the more we share and learn, I think that's really the answer ultimately. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for enjoying the weather with me, and until next time, stay well, clean well, and hope to see you on the beach soon.